This is Ardmore. It has the reputation of being one of the most crime-filled cities in Oklahoma. The only way we're going to fix this problem is by diving in head first.
We want better for our children.
We don't want our kids to go outside and play. There's people that will beat each other up right outside. I mean, that's not a safe environment for your kids.
I want them to grow up and know that there is a world outside of, low income, and that you can excel even though you come from bad beginnings.
I came out of an abusive relationship, and some days I just feel like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Every day is a challenge for me. I go to school, and then I take care of my kids 24/7.
So we started Impact Ardmore just wanting to do something. There were a couple murders that summer. We met a couple at church who was just hounded by their addiction.
Same doors that those drug dealers were knocking on, we began knocking on.
We just started going. We just went to wherever that seemed like the darkest place.
Most of the people that answer the doors are surprised that we're asking them, is there something you need? Because we know that meeting the needs allows people to become part of community.
We reach out into the community with things like love and compassion and relationship. We actually go to the same doors every time we go out. And so we have teams that are assigned to those doors so that we have a chance to really build relationships.
My apartments they're on the end of this building, the top two. There's 4 apartments there, and those are on my route. We always pray whether the door is opened or not. My family is who I need you to pray for, or pray that I can find a job, or pray for my neighbor. And that's what we do, we pray.
Some of the people that we visit, we may be the only visit they get in that week. We may be the only person they have contact with.
Team 15 knocked on my door. A couple of times I wouldn't answer. I cracked the door one day and they had a pack of cookies and my son ran out. And it almost makes me want to cry to think that I would have never opened my door to Impact Ardmore, because I probably would be locked up right now, still strung out on drugs.
When we first moved in here, it was like that first Sunday, a lady named Tina came into my door, and I just had one of those days, because right after chemo, you just feel so horrible. And just with their uplifting, it brought me back to reality again.
Anything that was going on there suddenly became much more personal to us.
When people would tell us, you need to be careful. These people can be kind of dangerous. We would get offended because these are our people. We know these people.
I don't have any family in Oklahoma, but I feel like they're my family. They have helped me a lot.
It's a blessing. It's nice to know that someone's there for you, and that it will get better, and it does. It definitely gets better. I'm gonna start crying now.
They've become, I wouldn't even say a second family, they've become a really big part of our family.
I want to see people astounded by love.
We want to see relationships build for the glory of God's kingdom.
We're going to step out there and we're going to go and we're going to trust that Jesus is stronger and that light overcomes the darkness.
We want you to join us in investing in our community. Our hope is that some of the darkest places in our city will no longer be known for drugs and violence and crime, but would instead be known for things like joy and hope and peace. And that's really what we're doing at Impact Ardmore, is bringing light to the darkest places of our city.